All right, let's do this. Panelverse. Collaborations, who ever knew? You're right, the forge is steaming. Ideas are flowing. Just the fire we need to get us through the winter, huh? So we're doing something a little different on the forge today. We're expanding from personal tools to community tools and creativity tools. We're going to try to forge art through collaboration with other channels and other communities. So this is just a hangout panel, but as we hang out, I want to start finalizing this list of people that said they're interested in being put in the hat to be matched up tomorrow with a fellow collaborator from the Panelverse. Using that term very loosely, pretty much anyone on YouTube that's connected to this audience somehow. I have the existing names in the description of people that either have committed or confirmed and people that I'm still trying to get in touch with. But they were names that we want to include and that were suggested. And then if I'm missing anybody or there's other names you want to throw in as nominees, let me know and we'll try to get them on the final list for today. But by the end of this stream, I want to have the list of, I don't know, maybe 16 people, 14, something like that. We just need to be able to make pairs. And then tomorrow, we're going to pair them up. It's going to be random. It'll be the computer gods or the AI gods or whatever randomizer I end up using. And this is a pilot project. It's an experiment. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just approach it in the spirit of we're trying to collaborate with people we normally might fight with or not even get along with, or that might challenge us creatively. And the other step, oh yeah, I need to find more panels I can go on. I really do. I'm working on it. This panel contest might help with that, because I might have to make a tour today and go visit some of these channels. Channels I haven't been back to in years. Channels I vowed never to go to again. We'll see what happens. Collaboration, peace, collaboration, new leaf. That's hard for me. It's that rigidity, because I hold grudges. Oh, here, let me drop the link. I pretty much laid out what I need to lay out. The only other piece is, if you want, you can find a way to monetize your project as well, and that'll wow the judges, which will probably be the audience, and get you extra points and maybe some money. And if somehow we get enough contributions or donations between now and next week, when we premiere the thing, maybe we'll have a prize. I don't know how that works, so I'll need help with that part, as far as the YouTube rules around that. So that's what we're doing here. Other than that, we're just going to hang out. Probably look at some art and chat. Link. Okay. Yeah, it was a decent panel. They were talking about I tuned in and they were talking about the thing, the contest, and I said, let me go and here's my chance to go pitch it and clear up any questions. And I think it went well. I appreciate the cooperation. I appreciate the trust. And I'm putting trust in all of you that we can pull this off. And I honestly think we can. Even with the fighting, we have some pretty creative talent here And I think I, I'm going out on a limb saying this, but I'm gonna say it. I think we have the maturity to work together and collaborate and pull off something constructive underneath all the fighting. I really do. I want to see that little bit of potential. That's kind of my job is to be strength based and to see potential and help it develop. So I'm extending that to the Panelverse. Cool, Plasma. Good to see you as always. What are you cooking? People that can cook. That's man. I'm in awe. I had a roommate in New Orleans that worked an office job downtown, and he'd come home. He'd still be in his suit. He'd have like his little briefcase, his cell phone, and he'd walk in the back door to the kitchen. And as he's coming in, he'd be like taking off his jacket, grabbing a pan out of the cabinet, putting his phone on the charger, grabbing some vegetables out of the fridge, and he would start chopping and preparing and cooking up. And like 15 minutes later, there was the most amazing meal, like prepared by a restaurant quality chef. And he did all that while he's multitasking on all this other stuff, like getting out of his work clothes and getting into his evening routine. And I would just sit there and watch him and be mind blown at how he could pull that off so casually. Salmon, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. That sounds good. I love broccoli. Is it fresh potatoes, like the potatoes you actually mash with the masher? Yeah, people who could cook. I'm decent at campfire cooking. I can usually put something together on a campfire. But give me a fancy kitchen with implements and tools and appliances and complex technology. No, no. In fact, people usually end up banning me from their kitchens once they see me in them. Mike did. I was not allowed in the kitchen by myself, like to try to prepare things. I could use the kitchen, but I was especially not allowed in the kitchen when he was in it trying to prepare things because I was more of a hindrance than a help. You mash it. Oh, that's fun. Like you boil them and then mash them. We used to make potato salad that way. Potatoes. So yeah, in the meantime, just come on up if you want to talk. There's not really a topic today. I guess other than this collaborating and working together theme. And I'm guilty myself. I had to retract some clause. If we're gonna do peace, I have to be part of that too. I can't be the one keeping a war going. Not that it's forgiven and forgotten, but I'm willing to put things aside for the sake of larger community good. I don't know why that felt so uncomfortable saying. Mike and Jeff. No, my Mike, the partner, my fiance. It would have been a fiance if I had proposed to him back in 2001. But we didn't have actual marriage then, so it was more of just that's what gay people did. They had these pretend marriages that they honored and their friends honored, but they weren't recognized by the state. And so I proposed to him, and at some point we were going to get married once we had the opportunity, like once it became legal, because it was going state by state at that point. And so I always considered him my fiance. Some could say boyfriend, some could say partner. Partner sounds so generic. But yeah, definitely not the other Mike. Although I think me and that Mike could probably live together. In fact, there's a lot of Mikes in the Panelverse, and I think I could probably live with any of them. I don't really have an issue with the Mikes. All right, we have a guest in the back. You know him as Be More Busker. Welcome, sir. Oh, your mic thing. Give him a minute. He has to switch his mic over. Speaking of mics, we're just hanging out tonight. Probably keep a panel going. Oh, I need to see who's streaming because I need to hit up Talcott, Flow State. I don't know NPC when he streams. Does anybody have connections with these people? They're in my channel description. Um, OTW, Fatty. How do I find Fatty? So I was hoping to maybe hit up those people today. Get them on the list. Let me check OTW. And does anybody know he's going live in like an hour? So maybe we can visit the comments. Um,
Shit,
does
sorry.
anybody know Caine's new channel, Caine Catharsis? He was in here earlier, but I forgot to note the channel name.
Is my mic work? Okay, cool.
Yeah, now you're here.
Yeah, dude, I always forget to hook this thing in there. It's always in like all the clutter on my bed and mixed up in it, so I have to
Maybe
search.
next time you're backstage, I'll put a little note saying, "Hey, remember
Yeah,
your
you can
mic,"
remind me.
and then you could type when you have it connected.
Yeah, that's cool.
That'll be a
Um,
good production.
hey, did I tell you about that? I mean, you were talking about cooking, so did I tell you about that Cajun power sauce? It's a
I'm not
sauce that
sure. Where's it made? That'll tell me
it's
everything I need to know.
it's I think it's in Abbeville, Louisiana.
Oh yeah, that's right outside of Lafayette.
Yeah,
That's
and
authentic. Authentic.
oh man, that gumbo mix, dude, I had the best time cooking that stuff, and it was
What's it? Is it?
delicious.
Is it? What's the label? Cause
Cajun
I mean, what's
Power
the
is the
brand?
brand. Cajun Power. My
Cajun Power.
friend, my
Okay.
friend thought it was a supremacist group.
And it's the oh, like the Knights of the White Camellia. It's a
So,
is it a mix? Like it's a powder and
yeah,
you add
well,
it to yeah, we
it's
have some of
a
those
sauce.
made by some other Louisiana companies back home that I use, but I didn't know they had a new brand called Cajun Power. I'm gonna have to try it. I
Oh,
usually
it's
use
great,
Carries.
dude. They have crawfish etouffee. They got the sauce.
I'm
They
looking it
have
up.
They have all kinds of different stuff, like good spaghetti
And they have
sauce.
it at the grocery store, or you order it.
I think some stores down in Louisiana do carry it. I'm not sure which ones, but
Authentic Cajun products. Let's look. Cajun Power. Oh, you know what? This looks familiar. I have seen this label.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
that's one of
It's
our
good
local
shit,
brands.
man.
We have like
Um,
4 or 5 brands down there like this that
and
all
I'd follow
compete.
the directions, but I'd also like add my own stuff to it. Like
Cajun spaghetti.
yeah, that's actually pretty good. The sauce is pretty good, I gotta say. It's not
Our
like it
store.
tastes Cajun, really. It just tastes like good spaghetti sauce.
Chef Carew.
Mm.
He's the one that
Yeah,
created it.
I miss making that stuff. I used to order it all the time back in the day. Um,
um, no, no. I have to say honestly, it's going as good or better than I expected. But I don't want to false advertise or mislead, so I feel like
what's the
for the sake
what's
of
the
transparency,
what's the disaster?
Well, we'll see if it happens or not. But we're doing that collaboration contest. We're gonna get big
Uh,
name creators together, working on projects,
yeah.
and we're gonna premiere them next week and see who has the best one.
Have people agreed to it?
Some did, and we're trying to get the rest. Speaking of, oh, and we get a bonus out and about segment. Where are
So,
you
did you
today?
decide what? I'm nowhere yet. I'm just leaving.
Oh.
But did you decide on the parameters?
I'm working on the list right now. I still have to hit up Flow State, Jack Talcott, OTW, NPC, and Uncle Fatty, and I need to know how to find these people because they're not really in my orbit. So I
Okay.
need just confirmation from them, but everybody else I think is a yes. And we're going to get the list finalized today on this stream,
But
and then we'll match them up tomorrow.
have we finalized what the I don't know, like the earlier it was confusing whether or not it was video, panel, anything.
Whatever the two people decide. I don't want to put any restrictions because they may come up with the most amazing thing YouTube has ever seen, and I wouldn't want to be the one that stood in the way of that. So the sky's the limit. Their imaginations, their inner space,
Right on.
and their ability to work with whoever they're paired up with. That's going to put a little bit of constraint on it, probably. The personalities involved.
So, what do you think it is about you that makes you like? So, you and Cynthia are. Did you give her the same treatment you gave me, where she got banished?
Yeah, she banished herself by being a trashy. Well, see the piece. Don't bait me into throwing the first stone. Do you know the Cynthia story
No.
with me and Moose? I'll have to. I did my very first men's only panel, and Cynthia came backstage trying to get on. And I said, this is a men's only panel. And then she started cursing me out and berating me for having a men's only panel. Well, it turns out it wasn't Cynthia. It was Snafu posing as Cynthia,
Oh my
acting like a
god,
troll. And
dude!
I
What?
started telling Cynthia everything I thought about her, and it wasn't even her. And so she saw that, and she said, well, I'm going to make a video about you. And
Oh
Moose
my
was
god,
somehow
dude!
involved because she thought Moose was in on the troll. And so it was an attack video directed at me and Moose. And she spent a week going around Discord setting it up and spreading all kind of
Dude,
lies
that's fucked up.
and it blew up in
Dude,
her face. And she admitted on the thing, A, she lied, and that it was all content. So she took what could have been a disagreement between friends and she turned it into panel content for her sad ratings to try to get her
oh
channel. I'm
my
sorry, for her
god,
ratings to try to get the
that's
panel
malignant
pumped up. God, I
trolling
hope we don't get
and
matched
you
up.
Can
malignant
I ask
trolling.
you what inspired you to sort of take something like this on? Have you done
You did,
anything?
Landry.
Okay.
You did.
So, okay, well, that's cool. But what makes you think that you're the guy for the job? I mean, I guess no one else is doing it, right?
We're gonna find out because I'm the only one doing it so far. Nobody else stepped up to do this, so we're gonna find
Good point.
out if I'm the guy for the job. But I've done stuff like this my whole life.
But what you're talking about, Jeff, that's like malignant trolling and usury. If
You
she's
talking
using
about
your
with Cynthia?
content, yeah, the content shit, and like just doing like
What
all
I'll
you
I'll tell you what it did for me. I'll keep it personal and I statements. For me, it showed me who she was to where I
yeah,
didn't want to continue a friendship with her. And so I
there
was
you
able to make
go.
a decision based on that event and I've stuck by it ever since. I've just stayed out of her way. We're not at war or anything. We've just stayed out of each other's way.
There you go.
And that was really the first time today that I've ever been on a panel with her since.
Well,
I
don't
think we
don't
did
fall
pretty
back
well.
into her trap ever again.
No,
Oh
she's not
shit!
going to trap. I see through her gaslighting. She's not going to trap me.
Oh man, I gotta mute. I
she
gotta
she manipulates reality for
drop
content,
something
and
here.
and when you can get her to be honest about that, I guess that's useful.
Well, yeah, I had a long-standing issue with her too until recently.
Where are you headed today?
There's an art festival.
Oh wow, that's gonna be cool to stream. Here, let me drop your channel. It's gonna be probably if A, there's gonna be people there, and B, it's gonna be more interesting than train seats. There you go. There's Landry's channel. He'll be streaming the art festival. I mean, I guess I assume you're going to stream it,
I might not. I might just do
like
might just do.
record it and edit it.
I just experienced a miracle, dude.
Just now,
Yeah,
we see the light glowing around you. What
my
happened?
my pipe that was packed like fell like head face down, and I thought it would all.
Oh, I thought Landry was talking. That's you.
Yeah, it's
I
me.
thought I thought
Um,
Landry had the miracle because there was this light shining behind him.
uh, well, no,
I
like
think his phone is on the floor.
and none of my tobacco fell out of the pipe.
Oh, okay. It was like a weed miracle.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't want to bring that up because
yeah, I appreciate it.
yeah, I'll just like the code word is pipe tobacco, code words.
Cherry tobacco.
Yeah, cherry tobacco. That's it. That's yeah. So you guys are gonna do teaming up streams with like, is it meant for like drama or what?
No, no. I mean, I guess if the creators decide, it can be drama, or perhaps drama will seep in unavoidably. But
The
the
word
idea
drama
is
is
it's
gonna
just a
go.
creative challenge for people that want to take it on. And it's also to see if the Panelverse can collaborate and work together and produce cool shit that the rest of the world might be interested in. And I believe it can. Even with all of the conflicting personalities, I still believe it can. So the whole thing could blow up in my face, but I at least want to run the experiment.
There you go.
We will have data, one way or the other, to analyze.
Well, I'm looking forward to when the next step starts.
Yeah, tomorrow, like probably maybe about this time afternoonish, we'll do the matchups and we'll see who's going to be working with who.
All right.
Okay, enjoyed the art. Maybe we'll take a look.
Later on, man.
That's a good shot to end. Look at that.
He's frozen. He got
I
frozen.
like that little headband too. That's perfect for
Yeah,
an art
dude.
fair.
That's so Illuminati. He's like covering his left
It's
eye.
it's not even kicking him off. It's
That's
Ghost Landry. He's probably
funny,
not even
man.
there anymore. Um, yeah, I think they were working together a little bit for a little while, so that's possible. That's part of the fun is seeing who's going to have to work with who. And I've I don't necessarily want to apologize because I meant all of it, but I do feel bad for bringing all the Cynthia dirt up because I'm the one that's kind of trying to keep the peace and promote the peace, and it doesn't serve that interest. And Cynthia's not really the one going around bringing it up. So I need to just Cynthia and I can work it out off stream, or I could just leave it alone. But if she's gonna play nice, I need to try to do the same thing.
Is
And
Cynthia
some of
the
it was like people were asking me specific questions, and it's hard not to answer them without that coming up. But still, I'll try very very hard to do my part to keep that part of the piece. So I'm in this just like everybody else. I have war about to break out with somebody as well. So if we can all do our part, at least to get through the week, to do these collaborations and
on
see what happens.
guard?
That's as
Shit.
close to as an apology as she's
So
probably gonna
that
get. See, I just
Cynthia
undid the whole thing. Shut up, Jeff.
was Cynthia the lady who used to go around on what's that that dude's stream, what's his name? Flow State. Cynthia, she I think I saw her on there. I think that's where I first saw her, if that's the same
What's
one.
up, Cynthia? Is her handle.
Yeah, I think that was her. Man, that was a long ass time ago.
That's her.
Yeah.
I need to just let people be people. And I mean, there's everyone is showing who they are on here. I don't need to
Yeah.
constantly point it out. They have eyes.
Yeah.
So this is about everybody becoming better people, including myself. I'm not exempt. So the marine. On your channel? Okay. Can I play it? Do I have your permission to play it? As long as it's not copyrighted or going to get me in trouble. Let me take a look. We love to show art on here, so good. Maybe you'll be in a future collaboration. All right, let's see. Which one is it you said? The marine layer. Wow, you have a lot of. Is it purgatory spelling beehive mind control? You made this? You have a lot of art. Like cool videos. Is this all handmade stuff? Dude.
Can you
Here,
show the
check out his channel,
number?
guys.
Yeah, show it. I want to see it.
It's I guess is it music? You do your own music and you make these videos?
Oh, okay. It's AI stuff.
I don't know. This might be hand. It looks like drawings. Hand drawings.
Oh, I thought you were saying music.
I'm not sure. Before I play it, I want to find out from him if it's his content.
Yeah.
Not AI. It's your music that you've created, and then you do the videos yourself as well. It's
Yeah,
like your
man.
work.
Old school, dude.
That's amazing.
It's
Especially,
like,
it's something to contrast to the AI
well,
because we see what the AI is doing, but this is what humans can still do
let's
without
hope
AI.
humanity doesn't drop out when the AI takes reins.
Well, let's take a look at one. We're going to have a human AI matchup right here. This is the
I mean,
marine
in
layer
general,
from
in general, I
Shadowband, who
meant,
is in our audience right now.
I meant in general, by the way, about the AI.
One, two, three, four.
Wow. Oh, this is good already. Wow. So it's just like film and
Is he
Photoshop.
playing that guitar?
Yeah, he said it's 4-track. He put it together. 4-track.
It's him playing the guitar. He's doing the
Yeah, I
music.
think
That's
it's
fucking
his
awesome.
it's his play. It's his instrument. He's playing.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Shadow, thank you. This is really good.
He's got a
Wow,
pleasant
you're
cadence.
definitely gonna be in the next collaboration if you are.
He's got a pleasant cadence.
Or you can maybe be a wild card in this one. This reminds me of some of Stan Prakash. His work from the 60s. I love the little guitar washes in the background.
It's not reverb, but I think it's called something else, but it
The
sounds
little
good. It reminds me a lot of how I used to record guitar, like messing around with the echo and reverb.
I wonder what year this was filmed because it has that nostalgic look to it, but that it can be modern at the same time.
Rain stuff added. Yeah. Hello.
Oh yeah, huh?
You think the brain is gonna it looks like it's from a VHS or something. Like the way it's like messing up like
Yeah,
that.
I wonder if it's like a filter effect.
Yeah, I was wondering. That's actually a cool effect if it is.
Oh, it's 42 minutes long, so I don't know if we'll watch all of it, but it's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool, man. Good introduction. What's
Here,
this
let's see if
channel? I
there's
want to sub up.
It's like a series, like an album, video album. This is really cool. I love ambient music like that, especially guitar.
Dude, I want to sub to your channel, man. That music is really pleasant. I like it.
Here, I'll drop it in the back.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you, Shadow. That was nice.
Yeah, good stuff, man. I like the name of your channel, Shadow Band. I
Yeah.
like it.
Oh, what was I supposed to do? Oh, hang on. Somebody's communicating with me about these names, so I might have a lead.
Name?
Um,
You dropping names?
yeah, I might. Some of them might be on Discord. I might be able to reach them. Hang on. If any of the following people are watching, or if anybody is watching that knows how to contact the following people, please have them stop by the channel or hit me up on Discord or email me through my website. Flow State, Talcott, OTW, Uncle Fatty, NPC the game. Those are ones we're waiting to see if they want to be a part of this or not. They were all fan favorites, mostly me, and so we want to give them a chance to be in on this. Oh, you have dyspraxia? Man, so you
What
know how many people underestimate that.
what is that?
It's like a it's a coordination disorder. It's fine motor coordination, manual dexterity, hand-eye coordination,
Yeah,
but it's
man.
a brain processing thing. It's not the actual
Yeah,
muscles themselves. It's the
yeah,
way the brain
I know,
processes itself in relation to physical space. It's kind of like dyslexia,
dude.
but
Yeah, I've got.
related to coordination, where your brain misperceives little
I
things that
I
glitch out. And
totally.
so when you're trying to do small tasks, you're
I
clumsy,
can
you
tell
drop
you.
things, you're
I live
uncoordinated.
that. I live that every day, man. And I have MS, and that just because. Yeah, you're right. It's the brain. My brain's all
It's
falling
that's the
apart.
most frustrating disability that I have
It
is
is.
that
Well,
personally.
that's one of the most frustrating disabilities, and my version of MS is really bad.
That's one reason
Yeah,
I'm so bad in a kitchen because I can't like I don't have the coordination to operate all that stuff.
yeah. My coordination's at least it hasn't really. I mean, it's been a little dampered with the accordion. There's certain trills I can't do with my ring and my pinky anymore. It doesn't turn out too great like it used to. But I try to what do you call it, advance in other ways that I'm losing. That's
Oh
that's
yeah.
that's what Mark Savoy did all through his life. As he got older, his style kind of changed, but it didn't get any. It was not bad at all. He just changed his style to like fit his dis. Well, I don't. I'm not going to say he has a disability with his hands, but he does look like he's got terrible, terrible arthritis. And how he can play at all is beyond me, dude.
Probably
He
that passion
Yeah,
that
dude,
just
he's
keeps
had it all
driving
his
him even
life.
though he's in pain.
Yeah, it's driven him all his
His
life,
it's
man.
in his soul. It's got to come out.
That's right. That's right. And it's in his children's souls too, man. They're all
The
connected
Savoy
like that.
family.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, man, Wilson, he looks so much like pictures I've seen of Mark when he was about that age, right? Like so much like him. And I mean, and his playing is a lot like Mark's early playing too. And like it's so excellent, dude. It's my favorite style ever. That Eunice style that came out of that
Oh,
Savoy family, man. That is my favorite. That and the pre stuff, like Amade Arjuan, that stuff. At first, it was just like, wow. I mean, this is a little old and crackly, and it's like pre-war and shit. But after a while, I really got into it. There's no playing like that guy. If you ever heard of Amade Arjuan, he
yeah.
he
That's
man, he can
He's the
play.
black guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
this. I don't want to tell it on here, but there's that story about him.
yeah, it was a terrible thing that happened to him.
And
But
Dennis McGee too was one of the early ones,
yeah, he played with
and he played the
Amade,
fiddle.
and that was the connection of black and white in the Cajun Creole, the earliest that I know of. I mean, maybe there was more that just wasn't recorded, but Amade, Dennis McGee, and Sadie Corville, the two Cajuns, and the Creole,
And then
and
who's the black guy with the glasses? Oh God, I can't think of his name.
what black
You
guy
know,
with
yeah, oh God, he's on the tip of my brain. Cedric.
Cedric Watson? Well, he
He's an
didn't.
old black guy. He has big
Oh, he's
round
not old.
glasses.
Cedric is he's younger than me.
This is
So
another older guy. I think he's a Cedric as well.
okay, another
Let me
Cedric.
try to
Okay.
find him. He's outside of Utis too. He plays with all these people. He's very famous.
I'm sorry, I didn't even ask the last name. I didn't know how common that name was. Cedric.
Let me see
I
if I
know
can
of
find his
Cedric the
name.
Entertainer and Cedric Watson. That's the only
No, it's
Cedric I've ever heard
definitely
of.
not Cedric the Entertainer.
And I'll tell you what, man, Cedric Watson is an entertainer, man. He's great. Creole master and Cajun. He can play both. He can play all of it. He can play Zydeco. He can play Creole and Cajun. And that's a good talent, man. The triad. But usually people don't play swamp pop anymore, do they? That's just like stuff from the
uh,
60s.
I don't. Maybe down there. No, I don't think it's. It. There was a little trend for a while where it was becoming popular outside of Louisiana, but I
And that
don't
was
think that's
like
happening anymore.
that was like 50s and 60s or something. I think because I remember hearing power pop, swamp pop back in from like the 50s and 60s. More likely 60s or 70s, maybe.
Oh, Shadow, I would love that. We could do a whole topic or episode just on dyspraxia because not a lot of people understand it or know what it is. I was trying to explain it to a coworker, and she acted like we were just clumsy and didn't know, like, weren't raised properly.
And you know, I do have that. I know I do, even though I wasn't diagnosed. I have all what you were talking about, but I also have it. It sometimes brings on vertigo, which is like being drunk but not being drunk, and you got the spins. It's your brain like malfunctioning, and thankfully, it's only temporary. That's
The
all that
vertigo.
matters. Yeah. And actually, well, my medicine that I find myself gets rid of vertigo instantly. That's one thing I know it helps with, definitely. No shit. And there's other things I definitely know it helps with. When you live it and you feel it,
Canray Fontenot, that's his name.
yeah, Canry, he was the
Canray, that's who I'm thinking of.
oh yeah, the Coke bottle glasses. He played the
Yeah.
fiddle. He played the fiddle,
He's
and he
another
had
one
the
outside
curly
of Eunice
hair,
that's
like
keeping on
short.
that style.
Yeah, short curly hair, and he used to play with Ambede Arjuan's nephew, Bosek Arjuan. He teamed up with him, Ken Ray and Bosek. That's some. You should look that stuff up for yourself, man.
This
That's
guy.
some good stuff. And he went up for such a long time. I think he might have died in the 80s, maybe early 90s. I don't know. Or passed. Am I allowed to say died?
I say I don't. I say all that stuff. People
Yeah, I
don't
mean, like
say
there's some channels that
K
just like,
word, schmurder.
yeah, like that, like the word schmurder, like the real word, like they a lot of people really don't like that word, or the uicide. I didn't put the
I've
S in
never
the
I've
front.
never thought to say anything other than those words. That's the words people would use in ordinary conversation when talking about this stuff.
Well, maybe that was the
And they're
Biden
accurate
era.
and they're factual.
Yeah, dude, I think it was probably the Biden era of the fuckery that was going on with YouTube and other social media platforms.
Especially Trump signed that Free Speech Act. That's one of the first things he did when he took office this time.
Yeah, man.
Reinforcing the values of free speech.
But he doesn't like us talking about anything bad about Jewish people. I mean,
About
really,
who?
he's totally like
Oh, I
he's
hear
so.
plenty of that on here. Not necessarily on this channel, but on YouTube. There's plenty of that.
Well, I'm talking about Trump. He's totally against anybody talking like that. So
Well, I
that
don't care.
goes against what he was doing about the
As
freedom
long as
of
he doesn't
speech.
try to stop people, I don't care what he
Well,
thinks about it.
I don't know who's in charge of stopping people from doing any of this stuff. There was a lot of I don't know, maybe robots like banning people on YouTube. A lot of people got their channels back. People who talked about the inconsistencies with the past 5 years.
By the
And
way, if anyone knows Caine's Catharsis' new channel, please let me know. I'm trying to reach him as well.
I never heard of that guy.
Yeah, you know Caine.
Do I?
I thought everybody knew Caine. He's been here for a while. He does a lot of the drama channel, drama people.
Maybe I was on one or
He's the
two
little
times.
redneck from Tennessee that Mike's always making fun of and pating. He
Uh,
works on those air conditioning equipment. He'll stream from work sometimes.
oh yes, yeah,
He plays guitar.
yeah. No, I remember. Excuse me. And I don't know if I want to drink this coffee
Oh,
or
I
not.
remember Camper Van Beethoven. Take the Skinheads Bowling. That was a good album.
Capper Van Beethoven. What kind
Yeah.
of music was that? Because I know I've heard that. What
That's
kind of
they
music
were 1985 is when the album came out. Uh,
was it?
God, what's the name of the album?
Was it like
Fuck.
80s pop or some kind of stuff?
But their famous song was "Take the Skinheads Bowling."
I did.
I know you've heard it.
So that's
You
weird.
can't be a punk and not have heard this song.
So did they play punk music or 80s like
It
pop?
kind of
Like in between, kind of
mixed.
like it's not like new romantic
Ska,
crap.
punk, folk.
Oh yeah, dude, like that. Dude, my first band was ska punk, like more like a 90s version of it. But
Telephone Free Landslide Victory. That's the name of the album.
mixed with 77 style punk that I used to.
Yeah, kind of indie. They were one of the first little indie bands, about the same time as REM, shortly after that.
But like I said, man, 77 style punk, man, that was what I was going after when I was playing the guitar.
After what?
77 style punk rock on the guitar.
Oh, yeah, that's the year that
Yeah, that's
punk
like,
hit, really.
yeah.
The Clash,
Yeah, we
Sex
did
Pistols, all the
like
British punk bands.
so many varieties, but like I tried to capture some of it, like from different influences. God, I wish I could get this tape and transfer it to get it digital, because of course it's only on cassette tape.
I mean, you probably can't. I've uploaded cassette tapes into the computer before. That was back in the aughts when we didn't even have the technology we have today.
I wonder if I still have that
There was a
damn.
little adapter you could buy where you play the cassette and it encodes it into MP3 or whatever
Hey,
format.
you know, it's funny. My first band was called The Used, and that was like years before that
The
band,
Ute
The Used.
used.
And then there was a band later on, like years later, called The Used, and they got really famous.
Did you try to copyright strike them?
No, dude, this is before YouTube. Well, I mean, copyright strike, it would be like a copyright problem. I don't think it would be called a strike, I don't think. That I relate that more to this YouTube. But
I wonder why.
like that, I mean, so many years had passed and we had pretty much lost touch. So we knew about it, and I think my one friend grumbled about it. I kind of was a little put off too. I was just thinking, did they steal our fucking name? Because
Because I thought that like when you form bands, they have to do like a name search to make sure there's not
well,
a
this is
previous.
before all that, man. I'm
Oh, because
thinking,
some bands end up having to change their name. That's what happened to Dinosaur Jr. That's how they added the
oh, so
junior.
that maybe that's not before all that. So I think that might have been not as prevalent as it is now.
Plus, they
It's
didn't have the like a way to search it as quickly as they do
exactly,
now.
exactly, exactly. Yeah. Uh, I miss playing that kind of music, but I don't miss the amplifier of
Me
any kind.
too. Are they
You
coming
too?
out with a new album? I thought I read a rumor that they might be. I know Jay just had a solo album
And
a
that
year or
they
two
were on
ago.
SST Records as well, Dinosaur Jr. Was that their
Yeah, their
early?
first. Well, not really their first one because that was Homestead, but what people consider their first one
Okay,
was
so it was like
SST.
more like their
Their
following.
first two actually, Bug as well. And
Yeah, you know,
they were like Sonic Youth's protege, but they also ended up influencing Sonic Youth. And
did
so the style that Sonic Youth got known for that became
yeah,
popular was influenced by Dinosaur Jr., who was the band that
yeah.
was being influenced by the earlier Sonic Youth.
Wow,
So they
dude,
all
that
cross
that's
influenced
like
each other
a
and made each other
full
better
circle,
bands.
man. Holy shit. Oh man, so like, did you ever get an SST Records tape at back in the day, like a cassette tape?
Just any random like all the Sonic Youth stuff was SST. I had their cassettes.
All right, now in your cassettes, did they have catalogs that they
I
inserted into
think
the
so.
cassette?
A
Yeah,
lot of those
oh
indie
man,
labels did.
that's how I found out the Dinosaur Jr. That's how I remember because I saw it on the catalog,
Oh yeah,
and
because
and
you
I
couldn't buy like a lot of that you couldn't buy at record stores, so you would have to mail
oh
order,
yeah,
and
dude,
they'd
so
give you the little
rare.
list in the cassette so that you
Oh
could fill it
yeah,
out and mail it in to order.
man, I ordered some stuff from that place. I ordered something. I wanted to just give it a shot. I was just impulse. This band
I have
called the
tried a million times to get into Husker Du,
Oh
and they
yeah,
just sound
Husker Du.
so generic to me. I can't tap into their vibe, and you
Yeah,
would think I'd be able to because Bob Mould is gay. He was
I
like one
never
of the indie gay
I
rockers,
never I
and
don't
there
think
was
I
so few of us there. You would think I would relate to that, but I just can't. Same with Michael Stipe.
yeah. I never I just I might have heard one song of
I've
theirs.
tried to listen to Zen Arcade so many times,
But
and
like,
their later
off
stuff.
that
Their first Everything Happens for a Reason or something like that. That one I think is decent. That's a really good hardcore album. I like the driving energy on that one. It's probably a peak example of that early hardcore style.
but
I
you know what?
have I have tried New Day Rising. It sounds the same. It all sounds the same. I can't, and I have the same criticism of Green Day. Like I can't tell
Oh
one Green Day
yeah,
song from another,
fuck
and I feel
Green
the same
Day.
way with Husker Du.
Dude, when that band came out, I was just literally like livid, man.
Like
I
angry that it
Yeah,
existed.
that
Oh,
fucking sellout motherfuckers like saying they're
you got
punk rock when
issues.
they're nothing like punk rock.
It
They
was
might
the
think
next
they're punk.
wave of punk. It's
Yeah,
what
the next wave.
the kids were doing with punk.
Well, it was the sellout style because they were playing it all on the radio and it sounded like pop, honestly.
It was pop punk.
Yeah,
But
I know.
Husker Du kind of invented pop punk. That was
No, I
their
think
Green Day reminded me of Husker Du when I heard them.
I got into an argument. Well, I didn't get. He was bitching at me one time on the internet. I emailed Bill Stevenson one time, years and like in the '90s when the Descendants came out with an album called "Everything Sucks," and I wrote to him and I said, you sound a little bit like Green Day, man. What's going on here? I was being pretty dumb saying that. And he wrote back this long letter and he was pissed. And he's like, we we are the reason they are around. And I believe him because they were probably the very good power pop punk band was
Who were
Descendants. I
they?
don't know, not power pop. The Descendants. They are
Oh, yeah.
awesome. Yeah, they're awesome. They were one of my favorite bands ever. And I just never really gelled with any of the later pop punk shit, dude. It's just
Is
it
that
all.
Don Fleming's band? I didn't really listen to them, but I remember it in the back of my head for some reason. He
Which
did a
band?
little bit of work with Sonic Youth.
Which band are you talking?
It's called Jawbreaker, and Don Fleming
I never
was the main
heard
guy. He had glasses and long,
that.
like John Lennon looking hair.
I ordered something off that catalog, and I just impulse buy. I wanted to buy. Bought this band that only had one album called. They were called the Crazy Backwards Alphabet, and they were the weirdest fucking music I've ever heard. I don't know where that tape's long gone, but all my tapes are messed up, and even if I could listen to them, I wouldn't because
I still have a lot of my old cassettes too.
I mean, for a very long time, while everybody was like getting into CDs, I was still like so passionate about tapes because they are analog and not digital. I could tell the difference between Pogue's Red Roses for me tape because I listened to it obsessively. And then it came out on CD. And I listened to that. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm
It's like,
thinking of Gumball. I'm getting the candy confused. Gumball is Don Fleming. Jawbreaker is something else.
did you hear what I said? I don't know if you understood what I was saying.
Yeah, I heard some of it.
Uh, I can't now. I can't remember. Jesus, I thought we were having a conversation.
Well, our
Um,
conversation's been pretty esoteric anyway. I think
what?
only about three of us understand what we're even talking about. If y'all want to do a different topic, just type one in the
All
chat.
right. Well,
Otherwise,
I'll
Busker
hop
and I are
off.
going to
Dude.
keep geeking out on
I
music
can
that
hop.
nobody's ever heard of.
Just let somebody else hop on. See ya.
I mean, I don't know if there's anybody waiting. I'm fine talking about music. It's Gen X stuff. I just want to make sure the audience knows they can get in on it or change the topic. I'm also trying to generate momentum for this panel contest thing. So that's really the big challenge of the channel right now is trying to find a place for each conversation that shows up because my panel used to be one generic panel and it was the same no matter what time I open it. And now I have different types of panels for different content at different times. And it's learning which conversations go on which panels and which ones. Some of them are honestly better on Discord. I think we're going to start having some Discord conversations and we can bump them to Discord and make room for more audience engaging conversations. Yes, yes, drinking it out of the hose and the faucet and your hand. Like at night, if I was thirsty, I could just go to the kitchen sink or the bathroom sink and just like drink out of my hand. And then I learned in school how to make a cup out of a sheet of paper, like if you fold it the right way, and it can hold water. Yeah, I don't mind talking about the music stuff. We've talked about it quite a bit on here. I could talk about it all day. I am a Gen X music nerd. So in the meantime, this Panelverse thing. Oh yeah, let me try to see who's streaming and if I can contact them. Perhaps is Flow State out or Talcott. Let's maybe check it on Talcott. These people are constantly streaming all day long, except when you need them to be streaming. And then they're nowhere to be found. No Talcott. What about OTW? No. NPC the game. Fatty, where are you? No. And I don't know Caine's new channel. Oh my God, there's so many Uncle Fatties. How do I find him? Well, Fatty, if you're out there. Oh wait, I have him on my list. Shadow, let me know. Yes, I'll we'll do a special episode on it, and then maybe other people that have experience with it can add their story to the stream as well. Because it shows up a lot in neurodivergence. In fact, it's kind of a form of neurodivergence. It's developmental. In fact, that's what they call it, developmental coordination disorder, DCD. Dyspraxia is the old name for it. It's currently called DCD, developmental coordination disorder, which is exactly what it is. Because neurodivergence itself is developmental, so it happens as the fetus is developing in the womb. So you come out that way. And I think what we're learning with things like autism, neurodivergence, dyspraxia, is that human genetics is a lot more diverse than the little expectations that we bring to babies, infants. There's this ideal of what a normal baby is. But nature doesn't have that ideal. It gives us a whole variety of types of babies. So that's how you get us, the outliers. Well, I don't see anybody streaming right now. So I'm just gonna hang out here. Maybe we can do a video. Moose has his radio going. We could watch some Moose radio. We didn't do Frank's chicken song. I owe Frank a chicken song. We're gonna do that right now. This is, which one did I say? Brown Cow Reggae Boogie. It looks like it's just cow today, no chicken. We'll have to get the story behind that. But in the meantime, enjoy the Brown Cow Reggae Boogie, and I shall be back.
Sunrise
That
paint
cow
the
looks
yard
traumatized.
in honey, gold and rust.
Or does the cow look in distress?
I step
I'm not the
easy,
best at
feet in the warmer
facial
dust.
expressions, especially
Brown
online.
chicken cluck a rhythm round the mango tree. Brown cow low and steady, she hums the melody. Darling on my shoulder, laugh like sunshine rain. Love keep the fire clean, keep the trouble in chain. Come dance to the brown cow boogie now. Life is a circle and love is the plow. Shake off the sorrow, stomp out the sorrow, child. Dance with the chicken, dance with the cow. Just make it wild. call loudly, but we hold to the song. Bread and sweet cassava and hearts that are strong. The neighbors pass with burdens, but they soften at the sight. When lovers and the animals move under warm daylight. We praise the small blessings, the simple and the true. Brown feathers and brown hide teach I and I how to move. Come dance to the brown cow boogie now. Life is a blessing and love is the vow. Turn up the laughter, let the music be your guide. Dance with the chickens, dance with the cow, jar right beside. I say rise up morning, rise up gentle friend. Life is more than, and the night get long and loud. Brown cow steady breathing, brown chickens keep the beat. And I keep dancing with two left feet. Come dance to the brown cow boogie now. We go, love like a river, let it bless the plow. Sky child, dance with the chickens, dance with the cow and smile. So hold your love all your life, keep the music loud and slow. Brown cow and brown chickens teach the world what you already know. Dance is devotion, love is the seed we sow. Brown cow boogie, keep we moving, keep we low.
I really hate over complimenting Frank, but he puts a lot of himself into that music. That was pretty good. I never expected going in. I think it's going to be some little novelty song, but as it plays, I'm like, Frank, there's a lot going on in here. Shadow, you can email me through my website if you want. If you're on Twitter or Discord, that's another way to contact me. I am Gen X Jeff on Discord. But if you on my website, there's a contact me button in the upper right corner, and that will go to my email. So anybody can email me through the website if they need it. All right. Well, let's keep this going, because the goal is to finalize the list. So I'm here until that happens. Looking for Flow State, Jack Talcott, OTW, Uncle Fatty, NPC, The Game, which I think he goes by Gabriel something now. No, he said he was going to for Christmas last year, and then he reneged. Can you say that on YouTube? He backed out. But that was the only time. That's the closest he's ever been to coming on a panel, other than his art. Oh, hang on. Let me. All right. Oh, hang on. I have to do some social media. Okie doke. I mean, Frank would be a good collaborator, I think, for people that like AI stuff. Maybe the next round. We can always add more collaborators if we do it again. Especially now, it's like more and more people are being creative. So there's more and more reasons to want to collaborate. Human creativity. Like every advancement in human civilization involved human creativity somehow. So when creativity is happening, I think it's mostly a good thing. And so you see where it goes and you, I don't know, try to direct it a little bit, maximize its potential. But it's really a force of nature. You can't really control it. The artist works with it. You talking about me on my panel? You think of it as calling in? I guess it kind of is. I think of call-ins more as one-on-one, like little short conversations. We get a variety here, especially over the years. If you go back and look at the overall life of the channel, we've gotten some quite diverse people and divergent. But you got to remember, we're in transition. We lost a big chunk of our audience. So the people you're seeing now are the people that stuck around, that were not here for all the drama stuff. So we're working with a lot smaller pool of people now until we grow a different audience. So it's going to look maybe like it's the same people lately. But I don't mind because they're all regulars and they've all been part of this community. So, and this is just one community among many too. If you want variety, and we're not delivering it right now, I'm sure you could find it other places. This is a big ocean. I'm trying to provide a very specific thing to people that want it, and people that want other things can go look for other things. All right, let's see. What else can we do? Um, I wonder, did Landry go live? The little art fair? No, not yet. He said he may just video it and upload it later. I've done both, and I find that I prefer the live because it's more interactive. Like when I went and looked at Halloween decorations and I had Busker to talk to, it was a different experience than if it would have been just me videoing the decorations and narrating to an audience, like an unknown audience. So I find when I do on the street stuff, I like it to be live because I like that audience feedback, that audience input. And when I video it, it's usually just me commenting to myself about the event. No, 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 no. We don't do the Thorps on this channel. Other people can, but Jeff doesn't. I have a lot, but I know y'all probably don't think this, but I do have dignity or a sense of dignity, and it keeps me above certain lines that other people may be more comfortable crossing. So there's that. All right. As soon as one of these people goes, I feel like a stalker, but a man has to do what a man has to do in pursuit of their mission. But as soon as one of these people go live, we're gonna go visiting. Oh, OTW is live now. Maybe we'll go. He's doing his little opening song, so he's not on video yet. But oh, wait, hang on. I'll just go in the chat. Got it. Okay. Oh, hang on. Somebody is. Wait, we have a guest. A beloved guest. This is another same old, but it's the best kind of same old. And it's not even really same old because you never know which version of this person you get. This entity that is shit happening in front of our eyes. Who do
Hello.
we have today?
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
So I heard
Hey.
this thing. I don't know. Well, I don't know. So I bring to you the opportunity to have a discussion about a very specific unpopular opinion that I just learned about.
Oh, okay.
But
I
I don't know
guess
if it
is
breaks
it
any.
conspiracy? Just
I don't know what it is. Can I
well,
just
just is
try
it
it?
something you can just come out and say, or is it better to
Yeah.
circle around it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like there's nobody better than you to bring this to. So here we go. Ready? I'm just gonna do it. So, are you familiar with Peter Pan?
Flying elf boy
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the donkey,
So,
the little boys. Yeah.
okay, so I heard this thing about, okay, so ready, let me just put it out there. I heard this unpopular opinion that Captain Hook is the victim, okay? That he's the victim. He's just this gay guy with a rustic boat, just doing his thing with his
I didn't know
partner
Hook was gay.
Shmi. Okay, so this is the theory, right? He's
Oh,
just
he
this gay guy,
completely bypassed my.
right? And he's handicapped, and he's just doing his thing. And then there's this demon fuckface Peter Pan, just this fucking forever boy, just flying around, causing fuck shit, etc., etc. What do you think?
Like sympathy for the aging gay. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think that's a hard sell.
Okay.
Aging gays are always a hard sell
Yeah, maybe.
for sympathy.
Okay. Well, do you know how
I mean,
much pirates?
nobody likes an old queen. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for an old queen.
But what about Shmi?
It's too
Shmi.
tragic. Nobody likes to be that
well,
tragic.
well, do you know how much pirates pay for your earrings?
Yes, I do. I just got to think about it. Something about corn on
Yeah,
the
about a
cob.
buccaneer.
An
No,
ear, yeah.
I like where you were going. Sort of. It's very controversial.
Oh, I'm excited. Yes, okay, do that, Shadow. I'm excited. And we got plenty of time now because I stream multiple times a day, so I can fit you in. Excellent. So,
Wait, did you
are
just?
you still up for being a wild card
Yeah, I like being a wild card. It's kind of my thing.
for this collaboration thing?
Yeah,
OTW
sure.
said he's in, by the way.
Are you telling me that or?
Just the world
Oh,
in
okay,
general
cool.
for people that are
Who's
interested.
OTW?
I'm I'm checking the names,
Oh,
checking
making a
twice,
list,
whatever.
checking
Yeah,
it.
that.
Did you? Are you Santa? Or you just want people to like send your
Oh, you
life? Is that
caught
your
me.
thing?
Not the Santa of, not your grandfather's, not your grandpa's Santa. Pan. Oh, was he? Oh, God, they sure gave him. Have you seen Pan? He
Hmm,
is not a little flying green elf.
hmm.
I guess Peter Pan was wokeifying things before even the woke. They very much demasculinized Pan, if that's the case.
You know who doesn't get enough attention? Those fuck
I love
man.
Pan. He's part of my Satanism and my Satanism. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, what?
No, I just wanted to. Well,
What you say?
I didn't know if I could say the word "unt K" on your channel, but you know who's like real bitchy? Were those mermaids
Okay,
in
what?
Peter Pan? I was using pig Latin because I didn't
I
know
don't
if I could
remember
say.
them.
Oh my gosh, the
Wait,
mermaids
say the
that
Latin
like
again.
unt K.
Oh, cunt. I think you could say cunt. Can you say cunt on YouTube?
Oh, I don't know if you would let me, but I want to call those mermaids cunts real bad. Yeah,
You
the
could call mermaids
mermaids.
cunts.
Okay, cool. Well, the mermaids.
We'll
I mean, I
find
like
out.
mermaids.
We'll
I'm
see how much ad revenue I lose off of this.
okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, there's like mermaids
Hey,
in
Moose.
Peter Pan, and they're real nasty.
I remember the crocodiles, but not the mermaids. I also get it confused with Pinocchio because there was some little donkey boy island
Oh my
in
gosh,
Pinocchio.
there's always like some sort of like drunk donkey sitch in like
There
Disney
really
movies.
is. And then,
It's like
yes,
so
because the Brits say it
traumatic.
all the time, but they say twat.
Sweat,
And then the Dumbo had
sweat.
like the drunk hallucinating elephant scene too.
Yeah, for sure.
So those Disney movies were, I mean, y'all complain about our generation and cultural programming. Just watch some of those Disney movies. And then
Yeah.
they were
No, we
putting
thought.
penises on the VHS
Yeah.
covers, the movie
Sorry, I'm
posters.
not laughing. I just like how
There's nothing
many
to laugh at.
people like let that go through. You know what I mean? Like how many stamps of approval. Like we're like, yeah, we'll just,
He was good.
we'll, you know,
It was that
it's
one
cool.
artist.
Oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. I mean,
Hey, do you know any of these people? Flow State, Jack Talcott, Uncle
I
Fatty, or
know,
NPC the Game?
I know of Flow State.
Oh, I could probably reach Flow. I just have to find the
Oh,
rest
I'm
of
not
them.
like in touch with anything.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what circles you were connected to.
Yeah, I don't. I'm in. I, I'm not. I don't like Discord or Datcord.
What, twat?
I don't. I'm not in Discord or Datcord
Oh, okay. Sorry.
or
I
Twatcord or
guess I was catching
Twatcord.
up on comments. Someone needs to make an app called Twat. I don't
Talk
know
to
what it
your
would do,
lawyers.
but for just the name alone, I think would have viral
What would
potential.
it stand
Stop,
for?
stop.
Like true wizards, alchemists, like Trinity or something.
Yeah, they would geekify it somehow.
Shadow Band. That's a great name.
Did you? He has a channel with these videos he does, and it's not AI. It's like actual music videos.
Oh, that's
He
cool.
makes his
Wow. Wait
own
a
music, like real human music, and he does real human
what?
videos. And
Wow,
so
you're just trying to
you
piss
could,
off the robots.
I know you have an example now of what they're up against.
Don't let the robots find out whatever you do.
I love the robots so far. I can't wait to. I
Yeah,
can't
you're
wait
part
for
of the
this
problem for sure.
collaboration because I imagine we'll all be collaborating with the robots. along with each other.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
all we're
If I,
waiting on is Flow State, Talcott, Uncle Fatty, and NPC the game. And if those agree, then we have our list. Or wait, let me count. If we have an odd number, we might need to find one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, and then me. So that would be 13. So we would
lucky
need one more.
13.
There's room for another. There's room for one or three more. Because we could always add another pair, but I think I would cap it at 8. Right now we have 7 pairs.
Okay. So you're just like volunteering that group of folks to do
With,
stuff?
yeah, but with their approval. I'm not conscripting them. I'm gonna get their
That's a good word.
consent.
Oh, what was that word that like we couldn't type in your chat? Completatory or something?
Capitulate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it didn't. We could type it the other day.
Okay.
It let us
Yeah,
type it.
it let it be typed in my chat, but yours is a faster
I
chat or
know. I
something.
don't. I wonder what that means about
I don't know.
like the gods or the algorithms. Whoever
hmm
monitors that.
Peter
Like
Pan
why
was
my
like,
channel
nope.
was targeted for
Yeah.
that one word, but other people's was not.
I don't know. What
That's
were
a
they
mystery.
called? What were the Peter Pan Forever Boys called?
The Lost Boy? Was it the Lost
Lost Boys.
Boys?
Yeah.
Because that was Hook, right? The
Yeah.
That was the island, or was that Pinocchio? No, Hook was Peter Pan and the
Yeah, I don't know what like
crocodiles.
the donkey dudes were called in Pinocchio.
I
I don't
think
know what
was it
like
the
the
Donkey
the
Boys?
asses troop. Yeah, I don't know what that was called.
Let's see, the Young Asses.
That
What's it called?
sounds like
Pinocchio.
a political party.
The Stupid Little Boys.
No.
Yeah, most of the boys had been transformed
Stop
and
it.
rounded up, um,
That's
and turned
lazy
into
as
a
F.
donkey. But
That's
according to
lazy as
the Disney fandom wiki, the entry
no,
is
that's
called The
legit.
Stupid Little Boys.
That is so
It
lazy.
is.
Somebody
Oh
just
my
like
god.
gave up. They were just like, whatever,
Let's
just
see.
call them super little lazy
And then there's
bastards.
the Land of Toys.
Oh
And
my
the
word.
Land of Toys is it has a purpose to spread this disease called donkey fever that affects children who never study or work. So all the lazy
Ass
children
fever. They're
get
talking
turned
about
into
ass fever.
donkeys
Oh my god,
if
I
they're not studying
cannot.
hard or working.
Is it too late
That
to
sounds like
Karen?
slavery.
Is
Huh?
is it too late to go Karen on Pinocchio? I kind of want to
What
write
a
a strongly
dilemma, because
worded
I think
letter.
it's always too late to go Karen, but this one
I don't
could be
know.
made
I
a case
think
for. Do Karens have a place? Do they have a
here's
is
the
there a
thing.
place for Karens? That's the debate.
Here's the thing. If I'd like to say that if Flow State and I get paired together for this project, that's our project. We're gonna go full Karen on Pinocchio, and
So what does that mean? You're in? I can add you to the
we're
list.
gonna start a GoFundMe, and it's gonna be we're gonna start the opposite of whatever like dumb kid camp, whatever that fuck shit was that you just talked about. Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right. Well, I just put you
fix
on the
the
list. Now
world.
we have our
Well,
14th
only
person.
if I'm paired up with Flow State.
No, you can't.
And
You can't control. We don't. The control.
why?
See that the control freaks are filtering themselves out. That's why Paul, Unslaved, and Joey are probably not going to participate. People said don't even bother. You might get lucky and get, Cynthia or somebody.
I don't know who that is, and no, I'm too no. Now I just want
No,
to.
take you off the list.
Now I just feel like I found my place. Now I just feel like the light has been shown, and I found my my calling, and it's this Pinocchio project. It's my
Well, then
passion project.
do it. Like you might get
And I
matched. Hey,
am.
you could even get me. I'll do it with you.
I know, and it's also going to be my musical. Come with me, and you'll see that
I'm leaving you.
Pinocchio was super
I've
fucked up.
decided you're staying on the list. I'm not passing up this opportunity.
Here's the thing, because also I kind of want to do like a mashup between like that tunnel. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like Willy Wonka Part 4 or whatever number they're on.
Oh my
They
God,
go through the
part.
tunnel and they end up in like Twatland, depending on what part of the pond you're on. And all of a sudden they're in like it's like like it's like Dumbo meets Pinocchio, and just everybody's drunk. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna shush. I don't want to
Oh,
give it all
like the
away.
donkeys and the Lost Boys.
It's like donkeys and elephants and lost boys. It's just like a
Yeah.
fucking free for all. Just like
Oh my
everybody's
God, I hope you
drunk.
get paired up with one of our AI
It's like everybody's
experts. That
drunk.
would be so.
Everybody's trunk. Ah, everybody's crunk. Everybody's drunk and crunk and
See,
trunk.
you're the best teaser ever so far. Do you see the potential
I'm
already? You
yeah,
see what's happening. Get
and
in on this.
wait, sprinkle some Vinny on there. Now it's on ice. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I have him on the list. I haven't seen him. That's the only.
Oh
He's
my
look, Vinny. He's on
gosh.
the list.
See?
I had Lenny
Whatever.
too. I haven't seen either one of them.
If you know, you know.
But there's
Okay.
room. If there may be, if depending on how this one goes, there could be others, and there'll be plenty of room for new collaborators.
hmm
So this is our chance
Just
to
get on
get
the boat
ourselves
and
out there.
keep on rowing. Where it goes, nobody is knowing. I feel really good about this. And like real bad at
Oh
the
God,
same
I
time.
can't
You know
wait.
what
I
I
almost
mean?
hope I get you.
That's what they all be saying. All right. Well, I gotta go.
All right. Thanks for the
Uh,
inspiration. This was the
yeah.
best. I'm excited. I'm even more
Exactly.
excited than I already was.
Okay, cool. That's my okay. My work here is done. Okay, bye.
All right. You were a booster. She boosted the enthusiasm. An enthusiasm multiplier. All right. Flow state. Uncle Fatty. Anybody know how to catch these people? NPC the game. That's who we're waiting on. Let me see. I might have Fatty on my list. Yeah, let's see if he's set up to go live. No, 2 weeks ago. All right. Are they on Discord? Anybody connected on Discord with Flow State or Uncle Fatty? I think I have Uncle Fatty. Hang on. Um, Wait, Fatty, you're in my server, aren't you? All right, hang on. I think yeah. Okay, I got Fatty. Um, are you? All right, I just messaged Fatty. Let me see if I have Flow State. Does he go by Flow State on Discord? No, I do not. And NPC the game. And Talcott. Talcott's usually live by now, huh? He's not scheduled. Wouldn't that be something? Here's the problem with Andrew Wilson. He doesn't like me very much. I don't think he'd participate. Besides, that would be an interesting collaboration because what content does he really do other than debates and panel hopping? He is. I mean, he's a good community creator. He built the Crucible community, but I don't know what content he would collaborate on. But like I said, this is only the beginning. Who knows? Maybe in a future episode. And I want to try this idea. I want to run it. I want to see what happens. I want to learn from it. But after I do it this one time, if other people want to take their version of it and run, feel free. I'm not. I don't own the idea or the model or anything. I just ask to be like, let me run it this one time, and then people that want to spin off their own version of it after that, feel free. And we got Joe Cool. He's one of the people. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waiting on 4. And we have our list. And unless anybody can think of 2 more, and then we can add an 8th pair. Powder Dusty is this new name. But he's not live there either. And he doesn't have one set up. Neither does Jack. Let me try NPC. Gabriel Carbo Gaines. That's his new title. No, he's not live either. Upcoming. Oh, that's the Panelverse Awards for January. So yeah, I don't know how to find these people, and they're not live. The only way I know how to find them is on YouTube when they're live. So I guess we wait, because I want to get this list finalized. Tomorrow's the matchup. And I guess we should line up a few alternates too in case people drop out. I don't know if I'll do another panel tonight. I might keep this one going for a while and just do a big long panel into the evening. Let's check out music again, because I need to go do an intermission. You know what? Enjoy some Moose Lounge. It's just a loop of his AI work, so it's always good stuff. And I'll be right back.
The coming rains, but the charge of the realm is the herald of the king, the flash of Martian steel, just to hear the sun sing. It's the spark that lights the wildfire, the battle for the stage, to write the lion story on an empty waiting page. It's the rush to the front line, the courage and the grace to stand inside the spotlight and burn in a golden haze. Deep inside the fifth house, a kingdom made of light. A royal heart is beating in the quiet of the night. It doesn't need a battle, but it needs a grand design. A love that's true and loyal, a place where it can shine. It's the pride of the performer, the joy of the creator, the fixed and steady fire, the story's narrator. It's a generosity of spirit, a loyalty untold, a legacy in verses, a story to be told in gold. And the charge of the realm is the herald of the king, the flash of Martian steel, just to hear the sun sing. It's the spark that lights the wildfire, the battle for the stage, to write a little blind. Picks a fight, the royal pride is forced to get behind. A lesson learned in embers, a truth you come to know. Not every single challenge helps the inner kingdom grow. You learn to point the spear right at the heart of your own heart, and save the fire for the things that truly set you apart. Because the charge of the ram is the herald of the king. The flash of Martian steel is the reason the sun can sing. It's the spark that lights the wildfire, the passion for the stage. To live the lion story, not just write it on a page. It's the rush to my own truth, through the courage and the grace, to become the spotlight and burn in a golden haze.
The air is thick with whiskey and with smoke. The piano man is telling a sad joke. My target's at the corner table, laughing loud and deep. He's got a debt to pay, a promise he won't keep. They call him Smiling Jack. He thinks he owns the room. He doesn't see the shadow, doesn't sense the coming doom. My hand is on the metal.
Oh my God. Do y'all know I was talking this whole time and I didn't realize I was backstage? Sorry. All right. I said, yeah. Um, my goal is to finalize the list today, and there's only 4 people left I'm waiting to hear from. And then tomorrow we're going to match them up, and we're going to find out who our collaborator is. And the challenge is going to be, it's several challenges in one. It's creative challenge. You're going to have to work with somebody else and put your vision together and your skill set and come up with a project, a final product. It's going to be an interpersonal challenge where you have to possibly work with somebody you may not get along with because you don't know who you're going to get matched up with. And so it's going to be a challenge to see if you can stay in community even with somebody you have friction with and get something done at the same time. And it's going to be a challenge financially because we're going to, oh, excellent, perfect. I'll add your name to the list. It's going to be, we're going to try to monetize. We're going to explore ways to monetize some of this, the individual projects and perhaps the whole structure and framework. So it'll be like a business challenge too. So I'm looking forward to it. And Fatty is in. All right. Fatty, do you know how to get in touch with Flow State, Jack Talcott, or NPC the game? That's who I'm waiting on. I only know how to reach them live, and none of them are live right now. I'm excited. We almost have our list, guys. Someone said Talcott would do it. He's supposedly going to do it. Hang on, let me there we go. Oh, okay, you have Flo and Talcott and NPC. All right. I just need confirmation from them that they are willing to be on the list. And we're going to match up tomorrow sometime, probably tomorrow afternoon. And they don't have to be there for the matchup. We can always pass on their person to them. But if they want to be there, they're welcome to come and see who their collaborator is. The big reveal. Talcott is usually live. It seems like about this time. Does he still go live every day? That's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of these will be, actually. You know what, though, Joey? It's quality over quantity. But listen, I thought of you for this collaboration, and people told me not to because that you're not going to be able to work with somebody else because you're going to want to be a control freak. And so I left your name off the list. But if you could find another name for me, you could still be included. And does anybody know Caine's new channel? I need to find Caine. You think people are not watching because I have a shirt with the Baphomet on it and deer antlers, even though my whole channel was built on Baphomet shirts and deer antlers? What you're doing on your channel is way more satanic than anything I've been doing on here lately. We're all about light and love and personal growth. So, well, you're here. I appreciate you. I appreciate it not being a barrier for you. So how's it going over there, by the way? Say hi to my friend. I might go, yeah, well, we're not doing that here. The devil. Not necessarily dead, but we're letting some light and love in, along with heat and fire. Maybe a little less heat, a little more light, a little more love. But Joey, one day if you want me to go hang out over there, if Mike's there, I'll go hang out. 'Cause I don't know, we still kind of, I don't know, maybe I kind of miss talking to him, hearing his stories. I just can't have him on my channel anymore, but I'll be happy to hang out with him on somebody else's channel. Tonight, maybe? I might stop by. Here, in fact, that'll bait me in. I could promote our channel collaboration too. All right. All right. What time? Here, let me drop your channel. The only thing that about your show, my only criticism is a lot of the drunk people. It gets sloshy and slurry. West Coast? Okay, that's like in a couple of hours. Yeah, I should have the list finalized by then. Oh, you're on Suno? I am too. Let me see my Suno name. I forgot it. Here, it's the same as my Twitter. You can follow me on Suno there. I don't put out a lot of stuff, but every now and then. All right. Well, I guess I will probably drop by Joey's later tonight. See, the viewers already went up, Joey. You doubled my numbers. Thank you. Even with the shirt and the antlers. And honestly, I haven't been doing the antlers all the time because I started doing different types of content for each segment. And some of the segments it's a different vibe, different style, so I don't use the antlers. I just use the antlers on stuff like this. It's a persona now, I guess, and I have other personas that are emerging for other purposes. Oh, yes, please do web and let me know who you are and I'll follow you and check out on my follow list Frank and Moose. They also do songs pretty often. They're good people to follow. And hey, Ross, what's up? All right, so Talcott, Flow, and NPC. And I was at Flow's earlier this morning, and as I was typing in the chat, he was ending the stream, so I don't know if he saw my message. Oh, I didn't know you two knew each other. Yeah, Ross started hanging out here. She's cool. See, community. Community watch. Um, that's a good question, I guess. I think as much as anybody's. I remember we were having a conversation with Dolbez, and he talked about how he had like a different persona for high school, a different persona for home, and a different persona for his friend group. And it was kind of like that. I had different groups with slightly different personas for each group, but I find it hard to mask. So I was also pretty much myself all the time. Like people knew if you mentioned Jeff, they knew who you were talking about. He had a very specific personality, regardless of the group. Um, Trauma can change you a lot. I changed a lot through some of the traumas that I went, some of the crises, like the grief from losing Mike, the dude up here. Events like that can, I think, had an effect on my personality. So yes, there were changes. I'm definitely not the same person I was 20 years ago or even 10 years ago or even 5 years ago. But at the same time, I'm pretty much the same person I've always been from childhood. So I guess parts of me have changed and evolved and adapted, and parts of me have been consistent from birth. Since humans are so complex. Well, you know what? We are. As far as I know, Joey, I don't know how it is on your side, but we seem to have peace in the Panelverse right now. And I'm trying to take advantage of it. And so I am trying to play nice, although normally I would not feel obliged to go out of my way to be nice to anybody. I don't play nice, I play real. And I think that for me, I value that more than just nice. So if somebody's able to be real with me, I don't care if they're nice about it. I value that they were real. And so I try to give that back. I don't worry about if it's nice. I just try to make sure it's real. Not everyone does it because Spurgs and autistic people are notoriously bad at code switching. I don't even know how y'all do it, honestly. I would love some. Yeah, you too, Joey. I'll see you later. I don't know how neurotypicals are doing it, how they're code switching. And I would love for some of y'all to come up and talked one day about code switching and how you know how to adjust. Like you talk one way at home, but you talk a different way in the office. You have to be more professional and polished, and there's different like signals you pick up on that you have to adjust to that you wouldn't at home or if you were hanging out with your friends at the bar. But then when you're at the bar, the nightclub, that's a whole different code. Because I noticed it from just going to the gay bars. It's like a hunter. You're hunting. And it's not like normal, you're just there for conversation. There's a purpose for being there. You're scoping people out. You're like looking at the little signals on who to talk to or who to go ask to dance. And so that's its own code too that I had trouble switching to. Because believe it or not, I went to clubs for conversation, even though you couldn't hear a word anybody was saying. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll meet somebody cool to talk to. Nobody was I was the only person in the entire club that was there to talk. Because I didn't know this other code that everybody was operating off of. Yes, but that's what's impaired. That's like what is either underdeveloped with us, or it develops in a different way than neurotypicals are using it. Yeah, what Helena says, because I would have learned it by now, I'm sure. I don't know what y'all are going off of something that I'm not noticing. I'm not seeing what you're navigating off of. And I can see people like, I can see the little facial movements. I can see the nonverbal hand gestures. I can see the little changes in voice, all of that, the tone scale. I don't know what any of it means. So even if I can see it, I don't know how to use it to code switch because I don't know how to make meaning out of any of it. Like, so if somebody's face does this when you're talking, you know how to interpret that and to change, like if as if they verbally said something. For me, it's just their face doing something weird. It could be anything. I don't know what it's trying to say. So I just ignore it. My brain just throws that right out. And everything with me is verbal. I just verbally talk through things and I verbally communicate things and I expect people to do the same thing back. And a lot of people use this nonverbal as a shortcut so that they don't have to verbally communicate everything all the time. But for me, I need that. That's the only channel that I have. Yeah, or to love music or art or a good movie. Yeah, that's probably the difficulty. I'm in here and I keep trying to get down here, but I always forget, even when I'm on the streams. I want to remember more to start to communicate from here and interact from here. And every single time I end up in here. I don't know how to stay here or even how to get here all the time. Grounding helps a little bit. That anchoring, remember I said how the legs get heavy. You see the rocking is slowed. The energy feels like it's pulling down. Touching up here helps. Putting physical contact, a little bit of pressure, kind of pulling downward with the hands. I don't know because I don't let zebras come near me. I have an electric fence that keeps them out. Y'all are the only ones that fuck with zebras. I draw healthy boundaries or set healthy standards. Speaking of, is Talcott live yet? Let's see. Why are these people so hard to find? They're always on the internet. Nobody should have to chase down Flo. No Talcott. What about Sasquatch? He would know how to get Flo. Right. Yes. Yes. That was my experience there too. That's one reason I stopped going because of the chaos. Just random trolls would just pop on and take over the panel. But when Jack comes on my channel and we have conversations without the trolls, they're really good conversations. If you give Jack a space where he doesn't have to manage trolls and he can just focus on a dialogue, you get some good stuff. Or I do. I'm a judging machine. I'm just honest about my judgment. I play with all my cards face up. I want people to know what I'm thinking, what I'm noticing. I want them to have all the information I could possibly give them so they can decide what they want to do. I feel in a democracy that's important, that kind of open, honest sharing of information so that we can all figure out how we want society to run together. I'm not trying to hold back or play games or do sleight of hand or shuffle around or keep some cards close. I don't really have agendas other than what I'm doing on this channel. I'm too old for that. I'm not a plotter and a schemer. I'm pretty direct. If I want something, I just ask the person, "Hey, can I have this thing? Here's what I'm trying to do. Can you are you going to give it to me or not?" Oh, I didn't know this was about Tommy specifically. I've grown to appreciate Tommy. He was very hard to take at first. He was abrasive and combative. It wasn't his intensity or his strength of personality. It was that combativeness, like just raw and hyper reactive. But you learn to talk through that. I mean, I've worked with kids that way. I've worked with people in the mental health settings that were that way. I need help to make a judgment. I don't know. What do you need? What's going to help you make that judgment? Do the problem solving thing. What are you working with? What examine your options. Why are the choices coffee and alcohol in the first place? What's the background to this? What's your physical state currently? Are you trying to sober up? Are you trying to wake up? Just if I had to just pick one randomly without knowing anything, I would choose coffee over alcohol. Alcohol seems worse than coffee for whatever you try to do, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh, right. We used to do those at our parties in Vegas. Somebody would come over with a case of Red Bull. Somebody would come over with a thing of vodka. Somebody would come over with some other mixer, and they would make those, and the Jaeger bombs too. You could, but I never enjoy both. They like clash in my system. They give me a very weird buzz. I don't know what you're going for, but they had this one restaurant in Seattle when I first moved here, and we'd go to happy hour, and they'd have these little martini style drinks made with coffee liqueur, and they would have actual coffee beans in the drink. So you would sip the drink, and then you could chew the coffee beans and get the caffeine. And I would have like at least three or four of those. Every time I went, they were so good, and I would come home so buzzed, but also like just vibrating from straight coffee bean. And I was up all night half the time, but also buzzed, like wanting to go to sleep at the same time. I eventually had to stay away from those drinks, but they were good. Fats. We take no responsibility for the decisions that grown adults make for themselves. All right, we're at 2 hours, and we still have 3 people left. A couple of people mentioned they might be able to contact Flo and NPC by Discord. I'm still going to hold out for seeing them online. I still have a couple of hours before Joey's. Lord knows what I'm getting into. He wanted a debate. I don't know about what. And he doesn't want the... I'm not changing shirts. I'll cover up. But he's the only one really that I hear complain about the antlers or the shirts, unless he's a spokesperson for a silent minority. It doesn't bother me either way. I've never cared what people thought about how I looked. Like, they don't have to look that way. That's the only thing I think. The way I look should not affect you. That's poor boundaries. Very poor. Atta girl. Whoop, whoop. Well, hey, how about a little music? Look what I put together last night for our lounge party. We're going to get a panel dance going soon. We almost did one last night. You know what? I'll make a deal with Joey. If you don't want the Satan shirt, I'll show up shirtless. How about that? Father Saturn. The daddy nobody likes around the heavy father. The Cynics. This is good stuff. This is AI, y'all. I put this together in like second. I did it here on stream live. I showed everybody how to make an AI song. We could do a panel dance where we actually create the next song while the current song is playing. We don't even have to cue music up. We can just keep generating it as we need it. Technology's only going to make the party better, people. But the party is still us. It's not the machines. Robots do not know how to party like we do. And they never will. This is the vibe, y'all. This is the mood. Alright, let's see. Why? Where are these people? Why are they not live? Go live! You have an audience to satisfy. That AI just gets me like nobody else. He doesn't even have anything scheduled. What I might have to do is have a tentatively finalized list and then an official. Ooh! Why don't we? We'll do it. I'll do it right now. Let's get some bound chicka bound going on here. Let's see. What genre is porn movie? Probably gonna tell me it can't create porn music. Let's see what it says. Like, oh, it knew what it was. It translated it into cherry soda pop. Here we go. Hang on. Hang on, y'all. We got it. See if this is what we want. Man, what kind of porn is that? I love it, but that is definitely not white people. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is this music you could lay pipe to? Yay? Nay? Would you? I probably would. But it wouldn't take much either. I'd do it without. I don't know though. It might be kind of. This might actually split my attention. I don't know if I can give it my full focus with this in the background. This is good stuff. Step aside, brown chicken, brown cow. You got a little cherry soda. Wait. It's so. All I did was type in 70s style porn music. The AI knew exactly what to make. Funky female vocals, wah-wah guitar, strings, heavy on the bass. How can you have porn music and keep a shirt on? I don't know how. Blame it on the AI, I guess. It's just too. It's a little too human. Or it knows how to work the humans. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I'm kind of. This is. It does kind of get you in the mood, or it's getting me in the mood. Especially imagining Starsky and Hutch. Huggy Bear. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I wasn't sharing the screen anymore. I was enjoying the music, but y'all were. We need to have a pimp and hoe night. Vegas used to have that. They had the pimp and hoe ball every year at one of the casinos. Big event. We could definitely rustle together a pimp and hoe ball in the Panelverse. Maybe that could be a collab. So much for fun with AI. That was good though. So yes, it can do porn music if you can manage to do anything to that other than get up and groove. All right. Well, help me, people. 3 names left. We got to get this finalized. Let me see if I have any of these people on Discord. Friends. Jack. No, he's not on my friends list. Flo? No. NPC? No. No, I don't have him. Oh! I guess I do have Jack Talcott. All right, I'm going to message him. We'll see what I get back. Okay, and who's the other one? Flow state. Come on. No, unless is he Powder Dusty on Discord now? I don't have him on my list. We've never communicated. All right. I think, doesn't Flow have his own server? Dust, I think I'm in it. Hang on. Dust State, is that Flow? Yeah, I think I'm in his server. Okay, that means he's got to be in here. Oh, here's NPC. All right. All right, I found NPC. Let me get Flow. We're making progress. I found his server. I just have to find him. Oh, wow. I'm seeing a bunch of names I forgot all about. Long lost acquaintances. Oh, is this Caine? Oh, it might be a different Caine. I think I have Caine. I don't see Flow in his server. Um, all right, I'm in communication with one of the names right now. All right, I'm sorry. I gotta put my shirt back on. It, one sec. There we go. So much better. So much warmer. All right. I really just need. I'm waiting on Flow. I'm trying to find Flow. That's it. As long as I can get a message out to him, I could always finalize the list tonight and post it. And then I will be on Vegas Valley later today, and I can promote it a bit there too. So we might get some interest and momentum. And then tomorrow we're going to do the big matchup. We'll see who's going to have to work with who, and what happens from there is anybody's guess. And then we'll meet back next week, and we'll see everybody's final results. All right. NPC said he thinks he's too busy to do it this week, so we're gonna get him off the list. Which means we have room for another name. If anybody wants to jump in. All right, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we have room for one more. Who is that? Breakfast tacos? Are they part of the Panelverse? I want to try to get people that more or less kind of know each other, because I want it to come from within a certain community. I've never heard of breakfast tacos. Well, let's look at our list. If we could find Vinny or Leggy, maybe. What about Doc? I wonder if Doc would want to collaborate. Maybe I could find somebody from Vegas Valley today. Yes, TML agreed. He's going to do it. I have the list in the video description. All the names at the top are the ones who agreed. And then we're waiting to hear from Flow State and Jack Talcott. But now we have room for one more because we need an even number. Hey, ask your bartender. So that's where we're at. And I'm trying to find Caine. Oh, I need to message Caine on Discord. I don't know his new channel. Okay, we'll see what we get back. How has anybody heard from her? Last I heard, she was taking some time off from YouTube to take care of some stuff, which is exactly what any of us should be able to do when we need to. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I think a break is healthy. I've taken breaks before, even like a day. Just take a day off to reset, recharge. And having the job, like going to work every day, gave me something else to do with my mind. And then I could come back at night and do panel. And it gave more balance. I'm not sure. It used to be the Bex factor with two X's, BEXX. Oh, even just being in the chat, it's stressful being up here and watching some of this chat sometimes, especially the ones that try to troll you and that you fall for. He knows who I'm talking about. All right, I forgot who was the person I just said. I forgot the name I just came up with. Dang it. Well, anyway, we do need to find one more person now. Or have Jack or Flo decline, in which case the numbers will be even again. You know what? I think that's what I'll do. I will go ahead and wind this down. I can get messages out to the last couple of names, and I can maybe put out a call on Joey's and see if there's one or two people that might want to join up. So, but even if we don't get these last few names, we still have enough names, I think, to at least get this started. So plan to meet tomorrow either way, sometime afternoon. I will do the matchup, and we'll see who's gonna take on who. This is the beginning one, so we're just gonna do a straight matchup, like 8 pairs, 8 projects. But in the future, you could like do tiers where you put 2 people together, and then the winner of that one will go on and match up with 2 other people, etc. I've seen it done that way before too, and that adds a little more suspense and randomness to it. But we'll start out with just straight competition and have some fun with it. You too, SNL, good to see you as well. Enjoy TMLs, tell them hi, and I'll see you around. I'll be out tomorrow. I'll do the morning coffee thing, and we'll do the matchup thing at some point during the day. And then I'm going to head over to Joey's later tonight, in a few hours. So that'll be my evening. All right. Well, I think I'll go ahead and wind this down. I think I can get the last few names on my own. So show up tomorrow, and we will find out who our collaborators are. And join me for morning coffee as well. So see everybody then. Thanks for hanging out. Take care.